Hey friends, Hanshi Boone here. On Tuesday last week during our leadership class, I noticed a man hanging out by the bike rack. One of our students had his e-bike locked to the rack. The guy walked by and you could tell he was assessing how difficult it would be to steal the e-bike. He stood there looking around for a bit, and I knew that if I didn't act now, he was going to regret his actions and a preventable situation was going to get worse. Oh, and you can't see in these windows. He had no idea we were all watching him. Janelle noticed that he had something in his pocket. She says it was a gun, and she grabbed at me to stop me when I went to the door, but I knew that I wasn't going to turn this into a confrontation. I opened the door and I said to him, "Hey, just so you know, make sure not to do anything inappropriate on your phone. The kids inside can see everything through those windows, but you can't see inside." I don't know if he even had a phone, but it was a good way to let him know we were all watching him. He jumped and was startled. "I'm just waiting for someone to come pick me up," he said abruptly. I wished him a good evening and went inside, and he wandered off. Now, some would have called the police, and they wouldn't have gotten here quickly enough. Some might have waited until he did something he shouldn't and then dealt with a far worse situation. He was feeling tempted, and if I can prevent crime, that's far better than punishing someone after the fact. I teach people how to defend themselves instead of running around fighting their fights for them. As Benjamin Franklin said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Now, let's say that my kid isn't brushing their teeth very well, or at all. I can send them to do it and then catch them in a lie and then punish them, or I can go brush my teeth with them, setting the right example and making sure they do a great job. When I told my wife about this whole event later, she said that I had grandmastered the situation. She admitted that she would have gone out there and scolded the guy. Maybe it turned into something worse, but she's a West Virginia girl, and that's kind of the way she does things. I know a lot of people who view situations from a lot of different angles, but for me, my code guides my actions, not my ego. I wanted to act with honor, with compassion, and to let this guy keep his dignity. In all probability, his self-esteem doesn't need another ding. That's why he's contemplating theft, and I wanted to avoid anything that could lead to violence. The world needs more compassion and kindness. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. If it was more universal, then maybe there would be fewer bike thieves. Hanshi out.